Poor Uzaki-chan. This series has not had the best luck with American Twitter, and there's a whole story behind why this is. A very dumb, petty story. It all started long ago when the Red Cross decided to campaign for their blood drive using anime titties. Now, to be fair, this isn't the first time the Red Cross in Japan has used anime to promote their blood drive. But apparently the problem with this specific promotion was this gal right here. Feminist Twitter was not very fond of Uzaki-chan, and some might ask, why? And I heard a lot of different takes behind why this was offensive. I mean, it's literally just the cover of one of the mangas. They just took the cover and then used it as a poster for their campaign. Some people were saying that it's wrong to use anime to even promote blood drives because the idea is that they're trying to get weebs who are virgins to donate blood. Like, they're trying to get better quality blood by specifically advertising to weebs. So therefore that's insulting. But the most common take on this poster is that it's sexist because you're using anime titties to get them views. Now, as you can see, there's nothing inherently lewd about the poster. She's fully clothed. The only thing that necessarily could be seen as lewd about it is the fact that she has big kazungas. And I heard someone else say that it's lewd that she's blushing. Or whatever. I don't really take blushing too seriously, sorry. But yeah, there was a whole controversy about them using this Uzaki-chan cover for the blood drive. I don't know if they had any idea to use any alternative cover for Uzaki-chan. I think the idea was just that you didn't want this series or this character at all to be promoted through the blood drive. And despite this whole Twitter controversy, it's really, I didn't even really consider it a controversy because there's nothing over-sexualized about this. She's just smiling, fully clothed, carrying a plate of food, smiling. Oh my god, somebody call the cops. But regardless of what Twitter thought, the Red Cross stuck with their advertising campaign. They didn't take it down. No cancel culture in Japan. Sorry, guys. But now, because it sparked a lot of conversation, now people are associating the actual series Uzaki-chan Wants to Hang Out with this quote-unquote controversy. Now this year, Uzaki-chan got her very own anime. And there were a lot of fans of the original manga who were extremely excited to see it. And because of this association of this character with being sexist or too lewd or over-sexualized, Twitter is now attacking the series. Now they have problems with the anime, and the reason why they have a problem with the anime just keeps on changing. It really depends who you ask on Twitter. Now, me personally, I've already reviewed the manga. I thought it was pretty decent. It's kind of skit-like, kind of webcomic-y. But I think if you enjoyed slice of life rom-com anime, you'd probably enjoy this as well. And the anime adaptation, pretty good. It's a pretty good adaptation. I think it's very faithful while also improving some minor things. So now that Uzaki is not being used to promote the Red Cross blood drive, why are they mad about her getting her own anime? Well, apparently, it's because she looks like a child. Now, this is something that we've seen more recently as an attack on anime, that a lot of the anime girls look like children, and therefore, anime fans are secretly pedophiles. We've seen that from Patreon, we've kind of seen it from Amazon as well, banning anime girls because they think that anime fans are pedophiles and they're sexually exploiting child characters. Now, for the record, Uzaki is in college. This is actually one of the few slice-of-life rom-com animes that actually feature adults. A lot of them take place in high school, but no, this takes place in college. I believe Uzaki is 19. She's not a minor, but some people have this to say. She looks 5. She was designed to look 5. Stop playing mental gymnastics with the fact that you're attracted to children, calling people who like Uzaki pedophiles. Once again, you know, this terrible accusation to be called. So I actually talked a little bit about Uzaki's design during my manga review, and I said that I thought it looked very interesting because under normal circumstances, some people would not necessarily find Uzaki attractive since she's short, she has a boyish face, a boyish cut, and this plays to the fact that she is a tomboy and probably doesn't see herself as attractive. But that's why I think it's interesting that she has giant kazungas, because this is a part of her that we can see as the audience that makes her attractive and that makes her attractive to the main character, even though she doesn't really see it herself. She also has very big feminine eyes, which lets us know even though she has a boyish cut and a kind of a boyish face, she is feminine herself. I actually complain about other animes where they have actual guy characters have those big eyes. I think that makes them look too feminine, because in anime style you typically give characters bigger, more luscious eyes if you want them to look more feminine, while as guys you give more narrow eyes to make them look more masculine. That's just how the style is. However, it has recently been argued that the reason why they have big eyes is to make them look younger and to attract pedophiles, which, like I said before, it's gross. So the first complaint is that Uzaki is over-sexualized, even though she's fully clothed and is not doing anything sexual in this poster that they referred to. Now they're trying to say that she's a child. She looks like a child, even though she's literally not a child. And I don't know too many children with ginormous kazungas. You have someone else here saying we need to have a conversation about the borderline pedophilia and sexual assault in anime. Why are they sexualizing a woman that looks like a toddler? Why did he slap her butt and was pulling her like that? Referring to a joke in the anime, which I thought was just funny. I don't see it as a legitimate case of sexual assault, especially when they're fictional characters. I don't think Uzaki looks like a toddler just because she's short and has big eyes. I think that's probably a bit too far. I mean, like, the main character is supposed to be tall. You know, you got Uzaki-chan who's like maybe a foot under him, whereas maybe like the normal woman would be about maybe here, right? She's supposed to be short in the show. It doesn't mean that she's supposed to be a child. The joke is that she's short. She has unattractive features about herself, which is why the character doesn't see herself as being very attractive. And it boggles my mind that feminist Twitter, that is all about women accepting their bodies and accepting that they're beautiful no matter what, would shame a character who's short. Therefore, she's not allowed to be sexy because she looks too much like a child because she's too short. You're too short. You're not allowed to be sexy. You're not allowed to have any romance with anyone because you're too short. I mean, I know actual people who are just short. I'm pretty short. People say that I look like a minor. I'm not a minor. I'm an adult. I'm older than Uzaki-chan. Does that mean I'm not allowed to be romantically involved with anyone? I'm not allowed to make sex jokes? I'm not allowed to wear things that I find to be attractive? What does that mean for me? Someone in real life who gets mistaken for being a teenager all the time. Someone else saying she has a childlike appearance and is being sexualized. Yes, there are some real women who look much younger than they actually are, but this character was designed with childlike features aside from their chest, with the intention of looking like a child, and that shit is weird. Well, if you are a pedophile, chances are you're not really attracted to a big chest. So, if anything, that would scare real pedophiles away. But another thing with feminist Twitter, don't they always talk about representing different body types? You have people here admitting that women, real women out there look younger than they actually are, but they shouldn't be represented in anime. They shouldn't be in anime. And they shouldn't be sexualized in anime, even if they're not a minor. Doesn't matter. No. Can't be in anime. If you want to complain about sexualization of younger characters in anime to think that they would go after lollies. Why are you going after Uzaki? She has ginormous tits! I mean, there is a lot of weird stuff in anime that's added in there to attract people with certain fetishes. And I know that lolly is one of them. And there's a lot of other stuff, you know, there's some clever camera angles in there to attract people with foot fetishes in some animes. But I legitimately don't see much of a problem with Uzaki. She's an adult, she's short, and she has big kazungas. This is the least of anyone's problems. This is the least of anime's problems in general. You're lucky she ain't a minor. I've seen anime with legitimate underaged girls having relationships with older men. And don't even get me started on the incest anime. It's out there, guys. But you want to complain about Uzaki. That's the problem. That's the hill you want to die on. Uzaki. And of course, there are fans who are defending the anime and the series. Here we have a Twitter user saying, let's deal with this Uzaki-chan has disproportionate head-to-body ratio thing once and for all. The average woman is about 7.5 heads tall. Anime girls can be 6 heads tall. Uzaki-chan is 5.5 to 6 head tall. Real women who are 5.5 to 6 heads tall exist. Uzaki is fine. There's someone posting a photo of themselves just saying that, you know, they have Uzaki's cup size and that it's not unrealistic to have that cup size. But yeah, this poor series ain't getting any love from Twitter, man. There's just a lot of people out there who want to be angry, and they'll want to take it out on something that's not even worth being angry about, really. I guess Twitter will keep on being Twitter, but let me know what you think personally down below in the comments section about Uzaki-chan's design. Is it bad? Is it good? Is it clever? Have you personally seen the series, read the manga? And what do you think about the series? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it okay? Is it literally Satan and deserves to be purged? Thank you guys for watching as usual, and I'll see you next time. Bye!